Welcome back to Sensei Sam's One Championship preview for One Championship Friday Fight Night 120. And the first bout we are talking about is bout number 7, Zhao Yingce versus Yordanucha. Zhao Yingce, 28 years old, 71 wins out of his 102 fights. He's representing the PK Saenchai Gym in Bangkok, Thailand. Growing up in the rubber plantations, he did not want to be a burden to his family, so he started to train Muay Thai at the age of 9. The decision he made at 14 to come to Bangkok to compete for bigger prize money was a big move for the young boy, but it was worth it. Now we see him at the largest martial arts organization in the world, the pinnacle of martial arts. And going on with bout number 9, Brazil versus Hassan Salomov. Brazil, Ek Muang Long, 19 years old, 170 centimeters tall, 58 fights, 47 wins. The fight which is displaying right now was his debut fight at One Friday Fight Night 53 against the very tough Charlie Singamar win. He's got a very well-rounded style with a high fight IQ. His father was a former fighter, so this is what Brazil was born into. He's so inspired by his father and wants to follow his footsteps. He has dedicated his whole life to Muay Thai. He had his first fight by age of 10 and won this one by knockout, and this was the beginning of a great career. He can proudly look back at the last 8 years. He's that type of fighter who knows that he needs to be aggressive to create counterattacks. He says he's ready to show all his weapons in this upcoming fight. And presenting you the co-main event of the night, Ging Sang Lek versus Tan Zin. Ging Sang Lek Thorlaksong is 24 years old, 165 centimeters tall, 55 fights and 41 wins. This highly accomplished young fighter was the talk of the town. He was a sensation at just 15 years old. In 2015 he won a very prestigious award, the Siam Young Fighter of the Year award. He's a former two-time Omnoy Stadium champion. When he first arrived at One Friday Fight Night 6, there was so much hype around this young man. He has had a bumpy road to get here after losing his debut fight at Lumpini and getting back on the winner's circle at One Friday Fight Night 14 with a second round knockout over highly decorated fighter Chorfa Torsangkyunoi. He had 3 knockout defeats in a row, so imagine how released he felt after his last knockout win over Alexei Baliko in the very first round, overwhelming his opponents with punches and kicks. This ferocious southpaw striker is really something special. He likes to be aggressive, but likewise he uses his fight IQ and his footwork to set traps, create angles to make his opponents miss. And of course we are talking about the main fight of One Friday Fight Night 120, Yotlekpet versus Pompet. Yotlekpet or Acharya, 30 years old, 162 centimeters tall, 132 fights and 91 wins. Yotlekpet or Acharya is renowned for his ferocious style of fighting, particularly as a southpaw. His hard-hitting and relentless attacks have earned him the nickname The Destroyer. He has built a reputation of his heavy leg kicks, powerful punches and effective elbows. In fact, Yotlekpet fights as tough. He has nothing to lose and everything to gain. He's a 4-time Muay Thai world champion. Yotlekpet has earned 1 Lumpini Boxing Stadium World Championship and 3 Rajadamnern Stadium World Championships. In 2017, he was honored with the Siam Sports Fighter of the Year award, solidifying his legacy as one of the most exciting fighters in Thailand. Yotlekpet, looking like a man who is unstoppable with that ferocious power and forward momentum he brings to every single fight. Already fought 12 times on the Friday fights since 27th of January 2023 with a 4-fight winning streak against Silvio Vites, won via second round technical knockout. Against Salman Ashuri, knocked out him in the second round as well. Against Dennis Puric, who he fought at One Friday Fight Night 17, also put him down in the last and final round, and also dominated Jordan Gottfredson at One Friday Fight Night 25. Yotlekpet or Acharya took his first loss against Muang Thai PK Saenchai on the big event at One Friday Fight Night 32, when the main fight Rodtang fought Superleg. After a 6th fight against Tajir Khalilov, he was on a 2-fight losing streak. At least at One Friday Fight Night 68, he could get back on the winning side of life, where he fought FA Group fighter Comerwood in an epic and spectacular bout. Pompet PK Sunshine makes his return to One Friday Fights and he's back to put on a show. He's 26 years old, 170 centimeters tall. He has 158 fights and 107 wins. Fighting out of the esteemed PK Sunshine Muay Thai gym here in Bangkok, Thailand, Pompet is a former Channel 7 champion. Out of 8 fights at one championship, he secured himself 5 wins, 3 of them by KO. He wants to continue to want to be a champion and this is a platform to do that. His father was already a Muay Thai fighter and he decided to step in his footsteps. He's been very focused on this fight. Pompet has some really dangerous low kicks. He's a Muay Khao fighter but he's very well rounded, so he's going to be able to fight on the outside of his opponent's range and pick his spots to attack. Pompet PK Sunshine has become one of the rising Muay Thai stars today, captivating audiences with his electrifying performances that promise excitement with every bout. One of his main trainers is the champ Prajanchai, actually helped him to develop this game plan for this fight, change up his style a little bit. He's working on his accuracy. He thinks that one of his last fights he was on the back foot a little bit too much instead of standing, covering, looking to counter. This was Sensei Sam exclusive content for One Championship. For more videos like this, check out my channel, leave me a comment and share this video with your community. Us.